Alright, so we're recording again, and we're doing the next step of Asphodelos. I've made a breakthrough. After uncountable days and nights, I finally hearkened to the crystal's whispers, and I must say... Oh? You're enthused. Mind very confronting. In civilized conversation. Holy shit. Nice. I guess perhaps we should start from the beginning. We'll set adrift upon the Ethereum. For deliverance from volatile creations under lock and key. Yourself witness the power devouring the ability from within advent ferocity wrought of thick beasts and powerful make. Yes. Yes. Sufficient to restore order circles of Asphodelos. The greater threat. Depths of pandemonium, a presence yet stirs. Its identity shrouded in mystery. That is the issue. Not. Yes. Return to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of the crystal. In the process, I detected an anomalous signature, which I believe arose from the memories stored within. Okay. Analysis of this. Yearning to be made whole, and indeed, ambient readings faint but identical signature. Another such crystal exists. Okay. I believe it will find our crystal twin. Wait. Speak out of this millennium. And all that we have heard, it appears that time travel is not fluid. Say one can but determine prudent to check in on a or unanticipated. Oh, wait, what? All that we have heard, it appears that time travel traversed from the crystal tower is not fluid. One can travel in predetermined intervals. It would be prudent to check in on occasion or any unanticipated. I'm not exactly sure what that is supposed to mean, to be honest. Also, this crystal he's talking about that is its twin. The crystal that the memories are from, he's not talking about that one, because there wouldn't be a twin for that. That popped up in our time. I'm confused. If you want a little assistance, I would ask you to remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creation. Which crystal one? Well, yes. That would be the most efficient use of resources, would it not? In fact, I have already commissioned a ship and pilot for that very purpose. I trust you to take good care of the laboratory in my absence. My goodness, Claudian. My goodness. Alright, but when will Claudian be revealed to actually be Eric? Sorry for that somewhat departure. What progress is in sight? Professor Claudian tends blind to all else. Told him excitement I would spare a thought for those around. Seems loath to be overheard. As it spoke only to you last time. None but the professor has been able to capture its ethereal yearning. It has served only to convince him that he can solve this puzzle on his own. come to how valuable we are. The search for this crystal seemed to be as a simple enough matter. Let him have his adventure, and upon his return, I'm certain he'll be back to his usual self. That kind of implies that it's his crystal. That further confirms for me that Claudian is Eric, and that makes me think that it's Eric's crystal. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. One sec. And thus the journey continues. Okay. Speaking of which, I did have a request of my own to make traveling to Pandemonium correct. Something I would have. Those creations confined within Pandemonium are failures. I doubt that's their whole story. Barring exceptional cases, they must have been under observation in Elpis, or being co-signed to their shackles. Know anything about the ancients except there are records of the results. Records make light on Irene has theory proves correct, that is. Yeah! Certainly beats the current strategy of rushing forward blindly with strength to carry the day. For your own sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. Sure, no problem. But also, don't be sly. You just want to have records because you want to have records to have more stuff to look at, which, you know, fair. More resources of research is always nice, I imagine. Okay. And thus we continue. Hi, Themis. Huh, I did not expect to meet you here. Of all places. Surprised that we both. Luckily, I have saved you the trouble and gleaned what information. We know each other. I was dreading having to once again scour the archives, but perhaps instead I'll rest for a spell. If there's nothing else, I shall take my leave. I've undone the warding sigil blocking the Abyssos. I came here. Idle suspicion while awaiting. Portion of a Pandemonium's protective ward. By our foe, there have been no fluctuations so great as to our Eric's. Keep watch over. Best craft. idle suspicions. Near the noose to Pandemonium? The noose? Ominous. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Why are you blue? Why do you have blue leaves? What the hell? Weird. Pondered our expedition. Millennium, I couldn't help but mystified by how strongly orders were ill. Like, in coin. More looked mentor devotion, while the latter father with bald hatred. Yeah. I expect a familiar such as you to understand this, but such extreme emotions toward a singular individual are quite rare indeed. Are they? I feel gratitude toward mother and father, yet we are all equal in the larger picture. Are. To you is not unique to itself. It is more or less accepted as the way of things. That's interesting. That is interesting. In contrast, the researchers of Pandemonium seem to view La Habrea with a feeling, pushing obsession, driven by love or hate. All been drawn to him. Any other? Okay, so then. So is Emmett's friendship with Heathlodeus and Azem weird? I don't know. That feels off to me. Unless you're gonna say that's weird too. In which case, every ancient Emmett so far is weird. What's directly under? Cody is overseen by the words of La Habrea, after all. Why keep it so close to Elpis? The governing body has no say. Simply patients with failures by the research ushered into their new. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archives that many of the creators sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the world's library. What? Well, that's not helpful. Given this albeit limited information, I cannot but feel that the Emia under your eyes look cool, dude. Alas, the nature of Pandemonium's construction does not lend itself to relocate. When first it was built, circumstances weren't as they are now. To my majority of the creation kept within Pandemonium were sent from Elpis. As the years passed, interests changed. Failures in creations deemed too flawed even to Elpis paradoxically drew a pen researcher. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Quite the change. And in fact, almost what runs counter. Who is it that decides which creations will be the subject of research? Keyword, and he has ended up on himself to step into the role. Oh? If Pandemonium's resources were being misused, it would be under La Havre's authority, correct? Oh, what you getting at? What you getting at, Themis? I know not what you're suggesting, but the stewards also hold some sway within the facility. Not even Master La Havre would be free from this. Okay. Duty bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Though I admit, as of late, their communication has been somewhat sporadic, we've recently received a report from the keyword stating that all is well within. Oh, that's a lie. Suffered destruction, but I can assure you that the words did their due diligence in confirming the identity of this. Okay, so why is this a secret? That Pandemonium's current state. That feels like something that should be more public news. Helpful to my all from it. While you are yet permitted to continue your investigation freely, I must remind you that the Wanderer's work is delicate. It would be amiss to disturb them for longer than is. Well, a blatant lie. And we can most certainly this. Hurry. I know not why our adversary sent that report, but 'tis plain that we're in Pandemonium with him. Yeah! So where's Eric? That's the other question, though. I thought Eric was still in Pandemonium. Practicing his magics. Honing his skills. Why are the trees blue? Furious Master. One more keyword to pop. Unless they have tipped their hand. Is to leave Eric at the mercy of their. Let us hope harm has befallen him. Yeah. What up, Eric? What you doing? Meditating? What you meditating on? Yo, shit, you getting it done? Alright. Nicely done, Eric. Not quite. Well, I lack. Oh, it fades, it shatters. Got it. There is something to be admired in such single-minded effort, even if your methods leave much to be. What the fuck? Allow this familiar to affairs have set your sights so high as to forget to walk upon the earth. What the fuck? That monk walked away. Out of the trouble, I went to, I might add, grudge me for addressing you this ill-fitting form if you must, with control of Asphodel's craft. Best I can offer you. Oh, okay. Find if you will, but mark my words, I will find you and swoon. Stone. Why did I say swoon? Wisdom, air quotes. Seething disgust. Will you insist? Stop this farce, La Habrea. Yeah, I had a feeling it was probably La Habrea. Last, you have to see that you remain behind class. Whatever you are, always you fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. No fate deigned to offer an escape. You are bereft of magical powers and sends both. Oh dear. There. Although you may be, are yet indispensable to the great experiment. Oh fucking shit. Up to your expectation. Probably not. Build. And all shall be all age this. Our desires align more. What the fuck? Yes, join our misfortune no longer favors you. What? Fuck off, bro. What are you doing to my buddy Eric? Fuck you doing to my buddy Eric? Bowing to your will, I am no longer a child. Those earned it. Yeah! Fuck off, ghost. Our divine flowed through his veins. What? Playing there. Our divine? The vampire had divine power? Huh. Later. And who's behind this? There's one person who can fall over familiar creation and like. Yeah, it's your dad. And we're gonna go kick his ass. I'm gonna beat his ass for the first time, but for me it'll be the third time. But one conclusion was the driving force of chaos from the start. Closer to that, there are few with wherewithal to even consider experimentation on a scale, and the capacity to create demigods, man and beast with the rest of us. Wiser. Demigod, okay. Considering the magnitude of it. Fail on me. Done, but yes. 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 I am familiar in telling you he's capable of more than you're aware of. Do you believe La Brea to be a huge scruple? Brings his goals. Yes. Let alone should that alone should be enough. But let me. But briefly left on. Methods are ever guided by a firm understanding. Not to deny the truth. So there's an NPC in Elpis called Words of La Brea. I wonder if they're still there. Read. If we assume. Yeah. Let's go. Or that even should we become separated, Phantom War will come to you. Oh! But, tell something. Liberal with your weight. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, okay, even scale stuff. You calling me fat? Okay. Enter Abyssos, the fourth circle. Okay, well, this is going to take a little while to get into, so I'm going to stop the recording until I get in.